Hey everyone, this is Aisha Bilamoria and I'm going to take you through 4 really important exercises that you can do sitting at home. These are going to target your main muscle groups, which are your glutes, your quadriceps, and your back and your shoulders. So let's get started.
The first exercise is a downward facing dog to upward facing cat. You want to be in a really comfortable position with both your hands and feet. Make sure they're about shoulder width and hip width apart so that you give yourself that length each time you take your buttocks up towards the sky and each time you bring your stomach towards the floor. This is very good for your spine, at the same time opening out the abdominals. As we sit for long hours during these times, it's very important that you work your spine regularly, and the upward facing cat to downward facing dog is an excellent exercise to keep handy. From here, we move into the pigeon pose. The pigeon pose, as we all know, is a great exercise to open out your bum, which are your glute muscles, which are also connected to your lower back. And because we're sitting for long hours during this time, either Netflixing or watching some kind of television, it's really important that you give your muscles in the glutes and your lower back that much needed length stretch. Now, if you want to add some more movement to it, you can start bouncing from your hips so that you can give it a little more push towards the floor. That will allow you to move the muscle better. From the pigeon pose, we move into a deep hip flexor stretch. Because the glutes have been opened out, now is an easier time for you to open out your hip flexors, which are also called your quadriceps. And because we're sitting for long hours, this is a very important muscle that needs opening. Place your knee very comfortably on the ground. If you wish to put a towel or a soft cushion under it, please do, but do not hurt yourself. Every time you thrust your pelvis forward, you can either find your balance in the middle, that's your center, over your head, or just by the side of your hip, and keep bouncing forward to give your hip that extended stretch. From here, we move on to our last exercise, which is going to target your adductors plus taking your hip out in a full abduction. As you're sitting back on your heel, you can be very comfortably seated either on the balls of your feet or you can curl your toes down. But the idea is that each time your buttock touches the heel, you're supposed to feel a very, very deep stretch and extension in the opposite leg adductor. Do these exercises regularly and give your body the much needed stretch that it deserves every single day. Enjoy it and have fun.